look into the... Okay. Hello, my name is Kaitlyn Ogilvie. I'm 37 years old, and I build houses for fairies. I've been building houses for fairies for about 10 years now. I got started from a book that I read at the library that was talking about different types of fairies and where they lived, and I thought that might be kind of fun, might be right up my alley, and it was. There are lots of different ways that you can find a place where fairies are going to be dwelling. One of the signs is mushrooms. Follow the mushrooms, okay? Because when you see one little mushroom, you can follow it like a little trail, and then you see two little mushrooms, then you see three little mushrooms, then you see big mushrooms. If you see a fairy ring of mushrooms, okay, it's called a fairy ring, hello? That's where fairies are going to be in the general area. I've seen lots and lots of fairies. They can't seem to get a photograph or a video of one, but I do see them. They're about, yay big, and they do have beautiful wings. I definitely go back to check up on my my dwellings that I've built. There's usually signs of, the doors have been opened, little tiny fairy footprints. Sometimes I go and there'll be like a berry in front of the front door, or it's a poisonous berry usually, so I don't usually eat it. But it's the thought that counts. Fairies like people, but unfortunately, people are often not very nice to the fairies. I think probably a long time ago, the fairies and the people were probably friends, because there would be people like me a long time ago who would go and do nice things for the fairies, leave them presents, build them homes, take care of them and their dwelling areas. But today, you look around and there's trees falling all over the place, and there's cut down and there's clear cuts. There's not enough food for them. There's not enough fairy trees for them to live in. And people are out hunting with guns and things like that, and sometimes you can shoot a fairy. You don't know. You might be shooting a fairy. The only time you can really hear it is if you go to the woods by yourself, all alone, no other people, no animals, nothing, no cell phones, no television sets, no radios. You gotta sit there for at least 8 or 9 hours, at least, and you gotta be still, like this, like you. And you gotta sit there, okay? So after about 8 hours, 9 hours, sometimes you have to pee, sometimes you're hungry. Guess what? It doesn't matter. You have to sit still like this. And then all of a sudden you hear this ding-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling, and it's the fairy. Spencer. Okay, so Spencer is really cute. We met through a mutual friend named Kimberly. She thought we might hit it off, and we definitely hit it off. And our first date was at a bowling alley. We did the cosmic bowling, and that was really cool. And Spencer let me win at bowling, which was fun because I'm not good. I'm not good at bowling. Our second date was to a comic convention. It was HalCon here in Halifax. I wore my Frodo costume, and Spencer wore. It's kind of weird, like it was kind of his regular clothes, but then he had like this tinfoil hat thing that he wore just right on his head, and he wore that around. He was pretty happy about that. So like I said, he's a great guy. He's really kind, attentive, a gentle lover, but Spencer's a geek. He's a nerd. He believes in aliens. Aliens! Come on, no aliens. Aliens. Come on. What's that about? What's next, giant My Little Ponies that are running around. Like, come on, you have to draw the line somewhere. So, we broke up. We're not dating anymore. You know, I definitely called an end to it because I just couldn't get on board with the whole alien thing, and I honestly just thought it was kind of stupid. No, I'm not currently seeing anyone at the moment. No. Spencer, you know, we had a really good relationship, and it's over, and that's okay because now I have more time to spend in the woods. I have more time to spend with my fairy friends. I like being alone. Fairies are better than humans because they know what's actually important. You know, they know that nature is the most important thing, and that just spending time in nature with your friends is the most important thing. And the fairies are my friends. I don't need other friends. I'm very happy, you know. I'm very satisfied. I love, you know, very happy.
Well, thank you.
Thank you. So that's it?
I think so.
Okay. Great. Well, thanks for following me into the woods. And do you want to grab a coffee or anything? I'm free. The whole day I'm free. I have a couple houses I'm working on. I gotta finish up the house, but I can do that tomorrow. If you wanna. No? Okay. Okay, great.